I'll be reacting to Orbital Children episode 5. I will be watching it off of Netflix's website. And I will be starting my reaction in 1, 0, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped up for this. And I always love looking at Netflix's cool, badass looking logo, if you ask me. Netflix anime series. Attention. Oh, gee, that was too quick for me to read. Okay, now. Oh. It's actually nice getting to see little Toya and also little Konoha here. I mean, at least we're hearing Nasa's motivation here. All right, at least she's. Oh man. Honestly though, if she gets defeated and having the upper hand, this is how she gets fucking defeated when she could have just used the gun earlier. Oh no. Yo, even the way that she's defeated is utterly stupid. Honestly, it's like this series built up a lot of tension and it just completely went away and died out. And it feels like a place because literally which kind of makes you want. Well, she's got her hostages now. It's nice to get to see the adults at the very least interfere. Hey, I'm not gonna blame them for being themselves. Oh. Does Nasa really think that they're just gonna sit them there and let themselves die, though? I mean, she's gotta know that these kids have a survival instinct for the most part. That's why I'm. This is why earlier I thought Nasa. This is what I meant in my previous reaction. She really should have been smarter in utilizing that gun and shooting Toya. Well, or even Tayo, because it's like if she's going for a potential suicide, then she might as well at the very least have gone in for the biggest threats, you know? Mm. I really do hope our boy Ty just finds a way of shutting down NASA, though. Because honestly, at this point, if NASA gets defeated, it's going to be because of her own damn fault. for being stupid in the way she was handling her gun. That sounds like a stupid fucking name, though. Oh, man. You really can't call a foreign entity, though, because it's still made by humanity, though, if we're going by technicalities here. Normally, I'd be like, this feels exposition dumpy, but no, I'll give it credit this episode. It's utilizing NASA trying to make a persuasive argument to see if the kids will go to her side. We know they will not go to her side. But at the very least, it's decent exposition dump in here to its credit. You can just tell Toyo's world is crashing before his very eyes. But the thing is, well, now he knows the meaning behind the words. He's not just repeating words like he did earlier. And there's like, okay, I'll give it credit. This is nice. At least Toyo's acknowledging his mistakes. And he's acknowledging that his previous stance was wrong. This is actually pretty nice. It makes all his interactions with Tayo a lot better to see throughout the series. She just jinxed herself. Says the bitch with the fucking handgun? Oh, man. I like this dude. I assume that he couldn't have used that machine to completely crush her head, though. Oh! Oh, I thought it was going to be crushed. I gotta admit, that's actually some quick thinking from NASA here. I ain't gonna lie. No, they could figure out a different future. It's just that now he knows the consequences if he pursues the path that NASA's going after. Exactly. And I like this. At least shows you how observant Konoha is in the series, too. Kind of fucked up how she didn't mention Mina's brother. I'm like, what about Mina's brother? It ain't like our boy spent a lot of time with Mina, but he has spent a lot of time with her brother. I'm just saying. At this point, she should know that it's pointless to try to talk to our boys because they ain't gonna listen to her bullshit. Speaking of which, the writing here is a bit off. Why in the fuck would they be like saying out loud what they're planning? That feels stupid. I mean, for fuck's sake! I mean, Tayo accidentally revealed his location. If you're gonna have characters make planning, have them close their maps like this, and inner monologue it. Again, the writing in this episode, while it's not as bad as episode number 4 so far, it doesn't have the love and care that episodes 1 through 3 had. When you have characters thinking things through and doing things intellectually. I'm trying to be as nice as I can to the writing staff of the series. You can tell I'm fucking trying. And saying that, the action set pieces look cool. That's about the only thing I'll give the episode. Yo, this bitch just jinxed herself in saying that. Oh, man, it's nice seeing this bitch get wrecked. Well, damn. Huh. Okay, we got a badass here. Huh. That's a damn good question. Still could have mentioned that possibility of there being the Z limiter, though. I'm just saying. I think that would have helped their asses out a bit. No, seriously, wouldn't that have helped them earlier? Because removing the Z limiter, wouldn't that have helped them in going up against? No, so I'm just saying, like, why make them struggle all this time against a lady with a fucking handgun? She's saying that, yeah, she's gonna crash land an object into the earth that's gonna destroy a good portion of the population. But even then, yeah, even then, there's still a possibility of error. And what if it's wrong both times? I mean, that's what she. I love how she just bitched the fuck out. Oh. You know what? If her arms burn, I wouldn't mind seeing that one bit due to all the overload. Fucking finally. Okay, then. Hope it doesn't imply that there's going to need a season 2 to resolve everything. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, that sounds like a sequel bait there. Oh boy. Why'd I get the feeling she's gonna do something fucking crazy? Yeah, I even had a feeling too that wasn't gonna be possible. Honestly, good riddance. I honestly don't feel bad about her at all. With the type of shit she tried to pull off? Hell no, I'm not gonna feel sympathy for someone that just tried to help annihilate what 37% of the population. Well, yeah, I've heard you can actually make a 3D. Which again, it kind of makes Nasa a contradicted character. It's like if she wasn't planning on harming anyone, then it's like, why was she just being all this gung ho about going with eliminating a large portion of the population? Kind of made Nasa into a villain that was just all bark and no bite. Kind of disappointing. Dumb if you ask me. But hey, at the very least, we got through the NASA shit, and it can go on to more interesting shit, hopefully. Ah, Seven's a fucking dick in that case. So is what, Seven a sadist then? Oh boy. Okay, at least it explains the reason as to why Seven left the implants then. If it's gonna at least give Kano an ability to look at the future, since her implants in worse shape than Toya's. Okay, I'll give it credit. At least you have this episode giving us some plot related explanations. Seems like she's potentially thinking of doing some self sacrificing. Oh. And it kind of happened foreshadowing it too that she's been hearing Seven's voice because in the early episode when she was waking up from being unconscious and she's seeing a light, that actually doesn't feel like an asshole that she actually has this capability. I mean, I wouldn't blame it. I think it will because it doesn't have much experiences where it's tough with living humans. So I think they'll be pretty damn fun if you ask me. That's my guess anyway. Okay, at least I'm doing something that I wish I would have done earlier when it comes to actually seeing some nice bits where you see her trying to communicate with Seven. So I'll leave its comment then, and that's or move into another device. I mean, that's pretty damn reasonable. I mean, I kind of do like the message where you shouldn't suppress someone's creativity and you shouldn't suppress someone's potential. I gotta say, it's a relatively decent, cool message if you ask me. I'm assuming since it's okay, that actually does make sense. That sounds like it's gonna be a big ass cowboy. Hey, you know what? I'm actually kind of happy to see that. It has to though, because they'll see the beautiful parts of the world too. Yeah, exactly. They'll be showing us the positive traits of everyone. Okay, at the very least, Mina also had sense to record the cool moments of Toya too. You never know. I mean, it's a coin flip at this point. The thing is, though, Seven would be a really intelligent kid, considering all the intelligence he's got. Of course, someone like Mina would be on board. Oh, no, at least Toya's fully grown as a character because now he's like going ho about the limits being broken. Okay, he's come full circle now. Huh. Kind of still wish would have been able to like hear a little bit of Seven's voice though, you know? Felt like it would have been fucking cool. Oh man. Oh, she probably hit her goal. Or just call it a limited. Don't even call it 7 at this point. The original 7? That's my guess. Maybe the original 7 was alive and deep down it's what persuaded second 7. At least I hope that answered that question because that sounds like it's something pretty damn important in the series to learn. I'm just saying. Am I? Okay, that don't sound good. That sounds like fucking death lags. It looks like her mind's being freaking overloaded. Oh shit. Huh. Oh fuck. All right now. Oh. No, but then there's still that prediction on NASA made that only one of them's gonna die, and that ended up being NASA. Okay, so I guess I was on the money with 7 being the one that was persuading second 7 then. I gotta admit, if she goes down like that, it's actually be one of the best ways of going down. Helping out her friends at the end of the day. I like this because she was trying to show off that she was brave and that she wasn't worried about dying when she was talking to Nasa earlier. But we saw that in another. I like how here we see that she really is scared of dying, and that's really makes her a bit more realistic, if you ask me. And like how there's one of the few moments where you see Toya this heat up emotionally too. Wait, could it be his implant? Because they'd be reacting like that for no reason. All right, I gotta admit, first half of the episode, I was like, all the NASA stuff was like meh. Second half of the episode, though, was pretty damn freaking cool. I'm just saying. Because, yeah, this episode was flawed because in the moments where you had NASA distracted by the birds, you could have had the main characters doing things to let her get through with the hack. And then when she was attacked by a 3D printer, you literally could have had like one of the engineers have the 3D printer smash her head. But unfortunately, in the first half, there wasn't really much logical writing at all. That's really one of the only downsides when it comes to this episode. Or hell, this episode really could have handled it better if she would have just knocked out the fuck out of either Toya or even Tayo, because she was a doctor, so she could have made an excuse saying that she's just checking up on their bodies and knock them out. Knock out the two people that are the biggest fucking threat. But nah. This series resorted to a cheesy ass reveal. And saying that, does that make the episode bad? No, it only makes the first half of the episode bad. Because everything after NASA was taken down was nice. We got to, at the very least, get a reveal that Seven's the one that's been guiding things along throughout the series. That was actually pretty. That was pretty much damn fucking cool shit. Because at the very least, when it comes to this episode, it made it more interesting, and it kind of did make sense that Seven was communicating with our girl for the most part. Because let's just think about it straight here. They've kind of been foreshadowing it when our girl was looking at the light, so that was actually pretty damn cool, and it made sense how she was communicating with Seven. And another thing that I also do like about this episode too was just the fact that this episode also did a damn good job and also giving Tayo character development. How, at least when it comes to this point in this episode, he was damn cool how he allowed all limits to be broken at this point, considering the circumstances in the episode. So that's why I liked what the episode did in the second half. So there was some nice character development. I liked the bit with Konoha too, where she was willing to put herself on the line to help the others out. So that was pretty nice. And I even love the character development for Mina, where she kind of does acknowledge she kind of did fuck up and saying off that footage that was negative regarding our boy. But I like how afterwards you see how she regrets it. So there was a lot of character development to go around. Everything involving Nasa was cheesy as fuck, though, especially when the kids were like concerned that she was going to take her life away, even though she just tried to fucking compromise 37% of humanity. That was kind of like a bit of bullshit there. And then afterwards, after she dies, the kids completely forget about her. I'm like, bravo. So they added a little bit of unnecessary drama there, being like having the kids look like they actually feel something for what happened to Noxa. Then afterwards, they completely forget about her. That's my issue with the episode. It's like, okay then. Really now, series? Really? But thankfully, at the very least, everything after Noxa's death was damn good. So that's why overall, if I had to rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10 for at least a little bit above average, because it went through its own little redemption arc at the very least, and it became semi-entertaining. And I'm cautiously optimistic for the last episode, at the very least, because it seems like the series is set up to have at least a nice little epilogue with the main antagonist taken out, with it seeming like Konoha saved the day at the cost of her life, unfortunately, at least from the looks of it, at the cost of her life. And aside from other things, yeah, the visuals were pretty good. Near movie quality, pretty good voice acting. And yeah, that's why I liked the episode overall. Didn't love it though. I still say the series really peaked in its first 3 episodes, but hey, that's not to say I'm not excited for the last episode, because I definitely am. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all very much for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, or subscribe, and I will see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.